A very good morning, everyone. Welcome to our today's webinar organized by the Global Universities Association. And we are delighted to have participants joining us from different places of the world. And we truly appreciate your taking your time to be today here with us. My name is Elena Bayarska, and I will be moderating today's webinar. And this event is held within the framework of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, which is an international academic competition organized by the Global Universities Association in close collaboration with the Ministry of Science and Education of the Russian Federation and Россотрудничество Agency. The project provides talented students, researchers, and young professionals from around the world with the opportunity to pursue their studies, education, and research at leading Russian universities with full open doors scholarship support. So today I'm going to tell you virtually a few words about the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, and after that you will be shown a promotional video telling you more about this initiative of the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Russia and the Global Universities Association. And after that, I will give the floor to our guest speakers, and today we have two guest speakers representing two of the 24 best universities members of the Global Universities Association. And it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce Valeria Zlobina, representing Lobachevsky National Research University from Nizhny Novgorod, and Alexandra Granovskaya, coming from the Southern Federal University. So this is a brief plan for today. And now my short introduction, I'm going to give you some statistics, very impressive statistics, because the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project has been held annually since 2017 for so many years. And during these years, we have had participants from 185 countries of the world. And the number of participants has been going on yearly and has reached 145,000 people, out of which 6,300 participants have become winners or runners-up of the Open Doors project, having received full scholarship, Open Doors full scholarship from the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian calendars. And I would like to encourage all participants to visit the Open Doors website, because I'm sure you will find a lot of useful information for your participation in the Open Doors competition, starting with preparation materials, and lists of degrees, programs. And by the way, this is one of the most frequent questions that were asked during our webinars, where to find names of programs or list of programs, whether these degree programs are offered in English or in Russian, and what are the levels available to international participants. So all these information you can find on the Open Doors website, and it's very easy to find this information if you go to universities, and you will see icons of the 24 universities members of the Global Universities Association. And if you click on the icon of this or that university, you will be forwarded to the website of the university you are interested in. And the websites of our universities are in many languages, definitely in English and in Russian, and many universities have their websites in up to 5 or even 6 languages. So finding information about degree programs and the conditions, admission conditions, I don't think it's a problem. So don't miss this opportunity and browse the Open Doors website. And having said that, I would like to give the floor to our first invited speaker from Lobachevsky National Research University in Nizhny Novgorod, Valeria Zlobina. Valeria, over to you now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me well?
Yes, very good.
Absolutely fine. Let me introduce myself. I'm Valeria, and I'm Admissions and Coordination Academic Officer for International Students in Lobachevsky University. During this meeting, I will tell you briefly about Lobachevsky University and its opportunities. Please ask all the questions in this chat, and I will answer them a bit later. Lobachevsky University is located in Russia, in Nizhny Novgorod. Nizhny Novgorod is situated on the flow of two great Russian rivers, the Oka and the Volga. It is among top 5 cities of Russia. It is situated quite close to Moscow, only in 4 hours on a high-speed train or in 50 minutes by plane. So this closeness to the capital of Russia allows our students not only to get to Nizhny Novgorod quickly, but also to travel to Moscow during weekends or on holidays. Nizhny Novgorod is rich in history. Students who arrive here to study never get bored because there are so many amenities that they can visit. For example, museums, cinemas, clubs, concert halls, stadiums, coffee shops, shopping centers, aqua park, and all the rest. Here, the youth can always find useful activities that meet their needs. Moreover, everyone may enjoy fantastic views of Nizhny Novgorod and its sunsets. By the way, Nizhny Novgorod is non-officially called a sunset capital. So taking awesome pictures on our embankments is a must. The city's motto is "the city where you feel the life." In 2022, the city hosted the final of the art festival Russian Student Spring and the World Youth Forum Assembly in 2025, not long ago. Let's ponder over the university itself. The university was founded on the 1960s, more than a century ago, 1916. You see, it is located in the very center of Nizhny Novgorod and has a big campus. In addition to the main campus, there are also 4 branches in Nizhny Novgorod region where some foreign students also live and study. Lectures and seminars are taught by invited representatives of the authority of Nizhny Novgorod region, as well as by some representatives from well-known companies. Nowadays, about 25,000 students study at Lobachevsky University, among which 1,900 are international students from more than 100 countries. The figures are given in the slide. You may take a look. University has a really large partnership. The university does cooperate with these esteemed partners via the following forms of cooperation: career days, internships, open lectures, scholarship, and grants. So everyone can find there something useful for themselves. Speaking about the benefits that UNN provides and privileges for Olympiad winners, we guarantee priority admission to UNN English and Russian taught undergraduate, master, and PhD programs, fully funded within the quota of the Russian Federation. Then we also provide on-campus accommodation in the student dormitory on a discounted cost, monthly academic allowance, regardless the results of the current academic performance, 20% of the discount to the tuition fee and accommodation fees for the first year of studies in case you choose to study on a fee-paying basis. There are some more privileges here that are guaranteed to non-priority admission winners and runners-up, and some additional scholarships provided by our partners. Let's move on to our educational programs. We'll pay our attention to bachelor and specialist degree tracks. The list of educational programs is given here. All of them are taught in English. Lobachevsky is a classical university that implements programs from different various fields of studies, as you can see on this slide here. And the first program I'm recommending to you is the International Relations. This program is for those who are interested in becoming experts in the field of international relations for governmental, international organizations, consulting, academia, think tanks, and the media. BA in International Relations gives unique opportunities to understand and to master global politics and regional studies. The second educational program is Fundamental Computer Science and Information Technology. This program is aimed at training experts at programming for high-tech companies of the information technology industry. The educational process is based on the latest achievements in this field and the science of technologies. The curriculum and programs of studies have been developed with the account of the specific nature of this course intended for international students. So many of our foreigners choose this program as their priority. The third educational program is favorite, so to say, by our applicants. It is economics. This program provides the advanced knowledge and skills you need to work in the fast-changing world of economics and finance. Students explore issues of economic stability, growth and development, study the principles of macroeconomics and microeconomics, examine the governmental policy of different countries, and their issues of international trade and finance. The fourth educational program is biology. The general biology program is intended to give students a broad training on the biological sciences and an opportunity to explore the world of a wide range of elective courses. Here you can see mathematics, physics, chemistry, computer science, psychology, and all more. During practical classes, students learn modern methods of scientific research, including biochemical, biophysical, molecular biology, and biomedical research. Pondering over specialist degree programs, we can see dentistry that durates 5 years. Here we pay our attention to a combination of dental and general medical clinical thinking together with well-developed manual skills. To achieve this goal, we have created all the conditions for successful practical training of students at clinics, where at their disposal they have all the necessary equipment for developing practical skills under the supervision of highly qualified experts. After graduating from Lobachevsky University, young doctors will be ready to apply their knowledge for treating their patients. The second specialist program is general medicine. The program is focused on the development of clinical thinking. With the development of new approaches to treatment and diseases prevention, the most important breakthrough of our time are associated, of course, with medicine. That's why we here try to look at ourselves and medicine from a totally new way. A healthy future requires a generation of doctors within a new way of thinking and a new attitude to the patient. That's why our applicants choose general medicine. We also can provide you foundation pre-uni program. Lobachevsky University offers educational programs taught not only in Russian but also in English. But if you choose Russian taught programs and continue your studies here in Russia and are primarily in Lobachevsky University, then our university provides several opportunities. First option is connected with our preparatory faculty in Russian. During 1 year or 1 year and a half, the students learn the Russian language and the basis of a chosen specialty in Russian. The second option is the Russian language courses, where a student may learn only Russian. We will briefly mention some top bachelor's programs that are popular among Russian and foreign students. Among them, you can see physics, chemistry, maths, IT, AI is also highly developed here. Biology is also of the request. Economics and humanities. More information can be found on our English or Russian version of our website. Speaking about extracurricular activities, the university provides a wide range of these kind of activities. Lobachevsky University is famous for its festivals of different cultures that are held every year on the territory of the campus. Then there are some also exchange programs and scientific conferences organized for our international and Russian students where everyone can take part. Then volunteering is also provided to our students. Recently, our foreign students have gone to a weekend camp where they were involved in different types of activities, including scientific conferences and sport competitions. Concerning accommodation, there are dormitories that are offered to our international students. They can be of different types, either of a block type or a hall type. Each block has 2 rooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, and an entrance hall. Each floor has 2 washing machines, clothes dryers, place of dryers, and an iron room. Students have study rooms at their disposal, a gym also in the dormitory in the Hall of Residence building. Near the campus, there are fitness clubs, parks, green zones, the aqua park, shopping centers, and what more. The costs on campus start from $20 per month, and they may reach more. See, here you can see our IT Neimark campus. It is a new building where some IT specialists live and study. And those who choose, for example, our fundamental informatics and information technology may also have this privilege to live here in this campus. Let's move to the topic that interests the applicants most. It is living costs. The figures are presented here in the slide. You can take a screenshot of this slide and read about all the costs that are and all the expenses later, or you may find this information on our website. Here I would like to summarize my presentation, sum up all the pluses of studying at Lobachevsky University. Number 1 is our location. It is quite convenient to travel to our famous cities like Moscow, Kazan, Saransk, St. Petersburg, and it is quite close to the cities, the capital of Russia, so it will not take you more time to get to us. Then science 100% since 1916. Worldwide recognition of diploma, academic mobility, and some double degree programs. State-of-the-art equipment and grant opportunities for young researchers, and finally professional orientation and assistance of UNN Career Office in employment, internship, and part-time job. To frame it up, Lobachevsky University is ready to do everything so that our students not only develop their international intellectual skills, but also take part in different kinds of activities to make their university life comfortable and exciting. Enjoy your time in Lobachevsky University. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Valeria, for your most informative presentation. But still, we have some questions, which is good, of course, because it shows that our participants are interested in learning more about your university, about the opportunities that Lobachevsky National Research University has to offer to international participants. And my first question would be about monthly allowance, your monthly allowance and stipend. And we know that Russian students get the amount of this monthly allowance varies depending on the academic performance, how good academically students are. So our first question would be, so how much is this monthly allowance? Does it depend on academic excellence, on academic performance? Does it vary from year to year? Because in some universities, this monthly allowance is slightly lower during year 1, and then it increases year by year. So all these questions are directly related to, of course, financial support that our international participants will get from the university on top of the scholarship, the Open Doors scholarship. And maybe I should repeat once again that the scholarship covers tuition only. It covers the preparatory year of intensive Russian language training, plus all years that are required to get a degree of the selected level. So now over to you, Valeria, all those questions about a monthly allowance paid by Lobachevsky University.
Thank you for your question. Monthly academic allowance is paid regardless the current academic performance. So no matter how good or not very excellent your academic performance is, the stipend will be paid to you. It is approximately 2,000 rubles, but it increases every year. Please do not worry. Starting from the first year and continuing further, it will be more.
That's what I thought, that it may be increased. The next question is in a way related to the first one, because it also it's also about some additional financial support during all those years of education. So you did mention that your university has a career office, a career guidance office. Does the university encourage employment? Do you help our participants, international participants, to find some kind of jobs on campus or off campus, maybe in your partner organizations?
Sure, thank you for your question. It can serve our international students and those who are interested to work on campus in their dean's office on faculty institution. They may also request this information either from our career office or from the professors and the administrative office as well. And some positions also can be provided to our international students. Or they can find a job, a part-time job, apart from their university studies, somewhere in Nizhny Novgorod, because a lot of international students who come here, they find themselves in different types of positions, and they occupy many places here. So our career office can give them guidance where to work, where to start their career, what is needed here in Russia.
Very good, very good. It sounds very encouraging, because both the monthly allowance paid by Lobachevsky and this temporary employment, temporary jobs on campus and off campus, of course, will help our participants to cover their living expenses. So it sounds, very encouraging. And now I would like to read out some of the questions sent to us, to our meeting chat, related to degree programs that Lobachevsky University offers. Do you offer a bachelor's degree program in cybersecurity in English?
Unfortunately, cybersecurity is offered only in master degree level. Cyber psychology, for example, is quite popular among our international applicants, but on a bachelor degree level, we do not provide this kind of program.
Cyber psychology sounds very interesting, really. Okay, next question. You did mention that your university offers general medicine, specialist course. And of course, we learned from your presentation that specialist degree, the duration of the specialist degree training is 5 to 6 years. So what is the duration of the general medicine degree in your university? And is it offered in English or in Russian?
General medicine is offered both in Russian or in English and in English. So you may choose a Russian taught program track or an English taught program track. All years of studies you will be taught either Russian or English. There will be no mixture of languages. Of course, you are to speak Russian when you visit your practice in hospitals, but generally English is the medium of studies if you choose an English program, an English taught program. This program durates 6 years, both in Russian and English. And during this time, our graduates obtain high-tech technological and skills that can be implemented in their future work.
Yeah, but I suppose there's no difference in content between general medicine, the general medicine course taught in Russian and in English. So the only difference is the language of instruction. Otherwise, no difference in the content of education. No,
Absolutely.
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 Okay. So, okay, next question. So, are we allowed to apply for economics and finance if our background is in engineering?
Sure, it is possible to apply to any kind of educational programs taught in Lobachevsky University. It does not matter that you need to have specific background in this academic field of studies. You may try your hand at absolutely different types of spheres, scientific spheres. That's why you are welcome to try with economics as well.
Okay, very good. So next question is about nursing. Do you have anything maybe under the umbrella of medicine or general medicine? Do you have any programs related to nursing?
It is only included in the general medicine course, or as a specialist program. We do not provide nursing.
All right, but it's part of the general medicine course, not a separate degree program. Okay, so we continue with questions. Does Lobachevsky National Research University offer a bachelor degree program in IT and engineering?
We have mentioned already the program that is called Fundamental Technologies and Computer Science. This is closely related to IT and IT engineering kind of programs. Here you can see the slide of this program. It is quite popular among our international students and applicants. Here we provide the high-tech technologies opportunities to work with, and our classes are taught on not only by the professors but also by the specialists who come from our companies who work in Russia and especially in our city.
Okay, and what is the language of instruction for this program?
This
English?
program, as well as general medicine, can be taught either in Russian or in English. This is fully English program, but if you choose Russian and continue studying in Russian, you may choose this program taught in Russian. All years of studies will be either in Russian or in English. It depends on you, what your choice and priority is.
All right. Do you have internships for this program? And for instance, in your partner companies, and are those internships also open to international participants?
Sure, our partners provide this opportunity for international students as well. That's why when the time comes for taking part in the internship, they may choose these programs or give way to their organizations where they currently are employed, if they are.
Thank you. Still more questions coming. So do you have any master degree programs related to applied linguistics and psycholinguistics programs? So anything related to linguistics or psycholinguistics?
Linguistics is only the, so to say, on the basis of linguistics, we provide the linguistics in general. I mean, languages and
philology. As far as I remember from your presentation, you said linguistics and philology.
Sure, absolutely right. And as for fundamental linguistics, this program is not currently realized in our university, but we are on the way, on the process of developing it, so to say.
Psycho, I think the question was about psycholinguistics. So it's a mixture, a mix between psychology and linguistics. So do you have this course as part of the curriculum or maybe as a separate program?
Or, as far as I'm concerned, on the basis of the Faculty of Social Science, this program, not the program in general, but this course is incorporated in one of our programs that are developed that are taught in Russian.
Yeah, so, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, more questions coming. So, do you offer a PhD program in management with a very particular research focus on strategic communication and corporate social responsibility? Or maybe another specialization, international communication in employee performance? And do you offer these programs in English? So, PhD in management with a research focus on strategic communication in corporate social responsibility, or then maybe as an alternative, a PhD program in management with a research focus on international communication and employee performance in English.
Well, there is a wide range of PhD programs provided by our university. Unfortunately, there are only 4 taught in English. All the rest are in Russian. Concerning the general field of our PhD programs, yes, management is also provided, and international relations, if you are interested in them, is also in the list of the programs that are taught in our universities. The specific spheres of the programs can be discussed with academic supervisor when they are supposed to write their final thesis.
Okay, so next question. Do you have a master's degree program in rehabilitation or physiotherapy under maybe general medicine as a special course or as a separate program?
Sure, this program is also realized on the basis at least a bachelor degree and the master degrees as well. And I can say that it is in Russian, and our graduates of dentistry and or general medicine degrees, they usually take an opportunity in residence degree programs. Okay. But if they choose masters, they can also choose this program as well if they are interested in it.
All right. Your program in general medicine seems to be very popular, because we have another question about it or related to it. If a student has a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, can students with this degree enroll in the general medicine program?
Yes, sure. They can try their hand at enrolling to our general medicine degree program. You're always welcome.
Okay, good. Maybe the last question, because I can see on my list of questions that we have only one question left. So you said that monthly allowance or stipends vary really for masters and bachelors. Do they vary really? And then our participant would like to know more about your master's program in IT and cybersecurity, and they would like also, they're asking us to repeat about accommodation. So the kind of accommodation that you provide to students. So the first question is about masters in IT and cybersecurity. And does your monthly allowance vary for masters and bachelors, or it's the same amount? And then accommodation again.
Thank you for your questions.
For many questions already. Yes.
Okay, our fundamental informatics and information technology on the master degree level has our direction to AI development. That's why those who are interested in our state-of-the-art technologies of our present time, this program will be for them. As for cyber psychology, it is a combination of technological sphere of science and psychology as a general part of it. That's why if you find yourself interested in this type of sphere, you may take a look at our website and read more about this program and in detail, or contact us. We will give you some more information. If we speak about the dormitories, the dormitories are of different types, as I have already mentioned. Here on this slide, you can see one of our dormitories. It can be of different types, either a block type or a hall type. A block type looks more like a flat or a room where you live together with a group of students, but you have your own kitchen, your bathroom, an entrance hall at your accommodation, and on the floor you have a lot of rooms to take your laundry, for example, and study. If we speak about the stipend, then it usually considers the same as for both specialists and bachelor degree level and master degree level. It increases a little bit, but year by year it goes up. So do not worry, everything will be good with your payment.
Thank you. And maybe very last question so far, because I would like, Valeria, I would like to ask you to stay, because I'm sure we will have more questions to your university. So the last question so far, do you have a PhD degree in economics?
Yeah, this kind of program is also provided. Please visit our website and especially PhD folder, where the list of programs is mentioned, and you may always text us. We'll give you the context of our PhD department. There you will be consulted by our specialists. You're always welcome to text us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Valeria, for your very informative, very interesting, very illustrative presentation. And thank you for sharing your advice on degree programs. And I would like to ask you to stay with us till the end of the meeting, because I'm sure there will be more questions, because so far we have had a lot of questions to your university, which is very good, of course. Thank you once again. And it's time to give the floor to our next guest speaker, Alexandra Granovskaya from Southern Federal University. Alexandra, over to you now.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to present my presentation and, of course, my university. So it's take next time. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone again. And my name is Alexandra. I'm representative of the Southern Federal University. Also, it's called SFedU. And I'm very delighted to be with you today and represent my hometown and my alma mater. So let me introduce my university in our presentation. Just a moment. Thank you so much. SFedU is the largest research and educational center in the south of Russia, which has a rich history dating back to 1915. And this year is our anniversary, so our university turns 110 years old, and that's why we will celebrate it in a few days. SFedU is located in Rostov-on-Don. You can see it on the slide. A beautiful, sportive city with different institutions and faculties as humanitarian, socio-economic, architecture and design, and lots of natural science and tourism institutions. While engineering, mechatronics, and nanoscales research centers and faculties are located in industrial Taganrog, which is seated on the shore of the Taganrog Bay of the Azov Sea. Next slide, please. So SFedU is a homeland for more than 3,000 international students from 89 countries, for whom we strive to create a homely and beautiful atmosphere with the welcoming students from all over the world. So why all of our graduates and students have chosen a top-notch university in the south of Russia? Next slide, please. So SFedU has a right to independently conduct an educational recognition procedure of foreign education documents. Plus, SFedU can award academic degrees of candidate and doctor of science in different fields. Moreover, all of our students have work practices during their studies in various fields like architecture and design, pedagogy. They work in travel tourism companies. Also, lots of our students go to Egypt, to Krasnaya Polyana in Sochi, and they have work practices during their own studies. We have modern communication, radio, and biology laboratories, even special courses for oral speakers, oral translators, and philologists during the process of bachelor programs. Next slide. Also, all of our graduates have an opportunity to receive not only a state educational diploma, but an European diploma supplement that will help students to recognize their education and work all over the world in different companies and even in government associations. And I'm pleased to say that SFedU is a membership of international projects like a network university, as Russian African Network University and Network of University of the Commonwealth of Independent States. Next slide. So if you don't know Russian language, don't worry about it, because we have a department of Russian language and general education disciplines. So lots of our students prepare themselves during their 1 year of being in Russia. They learn Russian language, visit Russian cultural meetings, also prepares for the main subjects and disciplines during their studies. Lots of our students come to summer cultural and language educational schools, and we have a TOEFL Russian exam here. So if you prepare yourself for Russian exam seminars, you can take the test and have a certificate. Next, I will tell you about our comfortable dormitories where students have an entertaining life. Please, can you switch the slide? Thank you so much. So this is a comfortable apartment type dormitories with the sport grounds, gyms, tennis courts. Also, we have laundry, household service, so don't worry about your accommodation years. And in the next slide, you can see the rooms and how it all prepared in our dormitories. So dormitories are equipped with the necessity facilities for comfortable stay, kitchens, laundry rooms, resting places, and workrooms. Next slide, please. So you can see this is our rooms in this apartment dormitory. We have also boiling point where students have practices. They tell about their stories as graduates, and also we have places for creativity that are provided for convenience of residents. So these dormitories also in Rostov-on-Don and in Taganrog. Next, I will tell you about our scientific activities. So this is SFedU infrastructure. SFedU is intensively engaged in scientific activities, which is reflected in the availability of specialized laboratories and centers for physics, chemistry, biology, robotics, and computer science experiments. Additionally, SFedU provides comprehensive support to international students and graduates in matters of personal development and employment. Next, please. SFedU students have the opportunity to undergo a diagnosis of professional skills and receive a competence passport at the practice basis. So you could look through the postdocs that are working in our SFedU infrastructure. And SFedU also organize additional educational programs and wellness activities at specialized tourist sites in North Ossetia, Novorossiysk, Gelendzhik, and Adygea. And our graduates and students have the opportunity to share their own life and work experience through the workshops at the boiling point of SFedU. So you could tell about your living in Russia with the new ones and speaking also Russian language clubs. And next is about our entertaining life. So, of course, who can forget about SFedU life in a whole? Apart from receiving a high-quality education, our students gain a valuable international experience through various activities. Even we have exchange programs with different countries and different universities. For example, on the next slide, you can see that we organize excursions in Rostov region. There are lots of sporting events and even a spring festival and football competitions. We have great international football team that have won this year with the Russian ones, Rostov team football. Lots of religious and cultural festivals and concerts, national evenings, and that's all makes student life at SFedU both enjoyable and memorable. Next, I will briefly tell you about our educational profile. So we have more than 100 Russian taught bachelor programs, and I'm going to tell you today about bachelor programs as well. Master and PhD will be done next seminar. So we have more than 100 bachelor programs and 3 English taught programs. So we could suggest you following the profile areas that are realized in our university. On the next slide, of course, you can see the applied and computer science intelligence. So, of course, in today's world, we can't forget how to work with artificial intelligence. We want to be programmers, and we cannot but offer you programs in the field of computer and technology in mathematical field. So next, we have a great list of engineering and technology programs. You could look through briefly information on the slide. So there are lots of them, all of them realized in Taganrog. And we can't forget about natural sciences field of study. It's on the next slide. So there are lots of biology, engineering, chemistry, physics. Lots of them are realized fully in Rostov-on-Don. And you will be mentoring by brilliant scientists who will help you not only make a thesis and go through the practices in Adagare or our laboratories, but also understand how to better your own homeland. And of course, last but not least, we offer you social humanitarian fields of studies. Then the next slide, you'll be prepared to work in embassies, educational and research organizations, translations and legal companies. Lots of our students work in state and municipal authorities. I'm philologist and I'm working in our university, so it's a state authority. And you will learn critical thinking, you understand how to do business, trading, and of course, this is our English taught program, so I will tell you about it in a few words. So this is fundamental informatics and information technologies that is fully realized in Rostov-on-Don. Lots of our graduates working now in IT companies all over the world. So you can see the basic subjects, programming, discrete mathematics. So lots of them nowadays good IT programmers and also professors at their homeland university. Next, in the second program that we have is English Trade Business Program, International Trade. We have this program also in Russian language, but you can choose between these two. Here you would learn the basis of management, marketing fundamentals, financial management, lots of economical fields of study, and also you will learn Russian language as the second foreign language. And last but not least, this is new one, philology English taught program, Russian language and culture studies. This year, this program was realized, and it refers to philology. So you'd study not only English language, but Russian language as foreign, Spanish and Portuguese language. You learn how to internationally communicate with different people. You learn cultural studies, and you understand the cognitive process of the whole world. So next is about our Don region. So it's, as I said, it's attractive for its history, variety of cultures, charming nature, and distinctive Cossack culture. As I told you before, most of our university faculty is located in Rostov-on-Don, and it deservedly holds the title of sportive and musical capital of South of Russia. So you could see musical theater, Rostov football area, and as I can say, we have won and competed in Europe League several times. We have lots of jazz summer festivals, Cossack festivals, Don Fish festivals. And speaking about Taganrog, this is on the next slide. This is the birthplace of Russian writers as Anton Chekhov, and a place of sunny and sandy seasides. So during summer, lots of our students and PhD holders go rest at the Azov Sea Bay. So I can say that we support our international students and PhD holders and engage them in a range of social and scientific events, so you can here gain not only knowledge, but find friends from all over the world. And if you have any questions, you can contact us and read important information via QR code on the final slide. And I really appreciate to be here with you today. So thank you so much. And we are welcoming you in SFedU and of course in Russian Federation.
Thank you very much, Alexandra, for your introduction of the Southern Federal University, one of the 10 federal universities that Russia has. Thank you for telling us a lot about all the opportunities that your university has to offer in 2 locations, because you do have 2 campuses. And my first question is, again, about monthly allowance, monthly stipend, because all our participants would like to learn more how they can cover some of their living expenses on top of the full scholarship that they get from the Open Doors. So what is the monthly allowance? Does it vary from year to year, from one degree to another?
Thank you so much for this question. So our monthly allowance is 2,000 rubles. It's a little bit, it's $20 till 4,000 rubles. It depends on your grades. And speaking on average that you spend at least during your studies, it will be 15,000 rubles. So it may be $200 per month. And I'm so sorry. And state accommodation will be between 500 rubles till 1,000 rubles. So it depends on the accommodation in Taganrog or in Rostov-on-Don. So it depends on the location. If you chose Taganrog, it will be less. And if you chose Rostov-on-Don, of course, it will be much higher.
Yeah, okay, thank you. My next question is about employment. So you did mention in your presentation that you also assist students in finding employment on campus and off campus, which also helps them cover their living expenses. So can you tell us a few words about it? So how does it work?
Yes, thank you so much. I'm also a foreign coordinator of our foreign graduates. So I check our graduates all over the world. and lots of students have chosen their work experience in our university. So lots of students work as teachers, lecturers. They can prepare next new students for their assimilation in Rostov-on-Don and Taganrog. Plus, lots of students work as teachers as a foreign language. So, for example, Arabic students work in the Philology Institute. They prepare students to be the new ambassadors of embassies. Lots of students learn Arabic, Spanish, and so we help our foreign students and graduates to receive this work experience, and plus to prepare our Russian students. So it's plus to plus combination. And I can say that lots of IT programmers work in Center Invest Bank, Sberbank, Yandex, also in foreign companies all over the world. At the same time, they're teachers and lecturers at our university, and lots of graduates work and study now at PhD programs. So we are combining this situation, and students not only gaining knowledge, theoretical knowledge, but also practices themselves and their passport work experience.
Thank you, Alexandra. So it's a win-win situation. So it's good for the students to have temporary jobs or some kind of employment on campus and off campus.
Yes,
so that
it depends on the situation, because lots of students choosing between working at their specialization or changing wholly and working interdiscipline jobs.
Yes, and it's also good, obviously, for the university as well. So we have a question. Do you have a master's degree program in management and production engineering? And if yes, so can our participants get an internship or then later a job? So master's in management and production engineering. And then maybe another question again, master's in digital marketing and e-commerce. So the first question is about management and production engineering, and second, master's in digital marketing.
Yes, we have a lot of master's programs. They will be told on the next webinar of Open Doors session. And I could tell you we have 15 English taught programs in master, not only Russian taught programs. So lots of, I can say that we have two management English taught programs. Two of them are realized in Rostov-on-Don and two in Taganrog. So, and it is mixed with the production engineering that are the management programs that are realized in Taganrog. So it's also a win-win situation, and we not only have management, we have economics, philology, tourism, IT, info communication. So also we have cultural studies that are realized in English, and lots of students can choose these English taught programs if they don't want to learn Russian language and to go Russian Federation and prepare themselves for working abroad and learning Russian subjects like programming, engineering, management skills, and so on.
Thank you very much, Alexandra. I'm sure we will have another opportunity to talk to you about master's programs and doctoral programs and maybe postdoctoral programs. Thank you very much. As far as I can see, we don't have any more questions. And I'm checking. I've been looking at the number of questions asked and questions answered during our webinar. So the number of questions, as far as I can see, that my colleagues from the project office got was 160, and out of them 149 questions have been answered by my colleagues from the project office, and also of course by our guest speakers. So I would like to thank representatives of our universities, Lobachevsky National Research University, Valeria Zlobina, and a representative of the Southern Federal University, Alexandra Granovskaya, for finding time to participate in the Open Doors webinar, for telling us a lot about all those opportunities and a wide variety of programs at different levels that universities have to offer. So thank you very much once again. And I would like to thank my colleagues from the project office for their intensive work, for answering so many questions. And last but not least, I would like to thank all our participants coming from so many different countries of the world for showing their interest in the participation in the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And I would like to wish all our participants good luck, and we hope to see you in Russia next academic year.